My dear friends, today's message is one that comes from the heart, because what I am about to share with you is something that truly matters for every single senior across Australia. If you are watching this right now, please listen carefully, because the news coming for December 2025 is not only unexpected, it is emotional, important, and life-changing for many older Australians who have been waiting, hoping, and praying for a little bit of relief. Today, I want to walk with you slowly, calmly, and clearly through everything you need to know about the new pension increase that will begin from December 2025. And before we start, my friends, please take one moment to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a single update. Your support helps this community grow, and together we make sure every senior knows their rights, their payments, and their future. Thank you so much for being here, and now let us begin this very important update with warmth, respect, and care. The story behind this upcoming pension increase is both surprising and necessary. For months, people have been asking whether there would be any extra help, any new support, or any special rise in payments for seniors. Many were unsure, many felt ignored, and many had already accepted that things might stay the same as they have for years. But now, my friends, December 2025 brings a turning point. It brings a moment that will give many people new hope and a sense that the system is finally paying attention to the real struggles that seniors experience every day. This increase was not expected. It was not part of any early announcements, not part of any planned cost of living changes, and not part of any normal indexation cycle. This is a separate boost, created because the situation in Australia has changed so much that support simply had to be increased. When we look back at the last few years, it becomes clear why this moment matters so much. Older Australians have seen housing costs rise faster than ever before. Groceries, medicines, transport, and basic services have become more expensive. Electricity bills have caused stress for many people living on fixed incomes. And every time seniors tried to stretch their budget a little further, something new became more costly. I know many of you have been living week to week. I know many of you have been choosing between which bills to pay first. I know many of you have even skipped important things because the money was simply not enough. That is why this December 2025 increase is not just a payment change. It is a reminder that your struggles are real, your needs are valid, and your voices matter. This increase will apply to age pensioners, disability pension recipients, carers, veterans, and many others who rely on government payments. The increase will enter directly into bank accounts starting in December 2025, and the goal is to provide stronger support during a time when living costs have been pressing heavily on families, especially older people who do not have ways to increase their income on their own. Many Australians over 65 do not work. Many cannot work. And many who want to work even a few hours cannot find flexible jobs that suit their health and mobility. That means your pension is not just a payment. It is the money you depend on for survival, comfort, and dignity. When the pension rises, your quality of life rises with it. That is why this update must be explained clearly, slowly, and in simple language, because all of you deserve to know exactly what is happening. To understand why this increase is happening now, we need to look at the financial situation in Australia throughout 2024 and 2025. Cost of living pressure reached historic levels. Inflation rose, then slowed, then climbed again, and then fluctuated in ways that were unpredictable. Seniors suffered the most because their payments did not rise as fast as essential expenses. Many organizations, including senior groups, charities, and even financial experts, raised their voices and said the pension needed an urgent review. They said seniors were falling behind, and they were absolutely right. As those voices grew louder, as data became clearer, and as community pressure increased, decision makers had to step in and do something meaningful. That is why the December 2025 increase was approved. It is not part of the normal March and September indexation. It is not the early part of any election policy. It is not a bonus or a one-time payment. This is a structural boost, meaning the base pension amount is going up so that seniors receive more money every single fortnight. A one-time bonus helps for a few weeks, but then life becomes difficult again. A base payment increase is much stronger because it supports you today, tomorrow, and every month after that. That stability is what many seniors have been asking for, and now, at last, that is what they will receive. But my friends, money is only one part of this update. The emotional side matters too. I know many of you have felt forgotten. I know many of you have felt that your years of hard work, sacrifice, and contribution to Australia are not always recognized. You have built this country. You have raised families. You have worked through difficult decades. You have given your best years to the nation, and you deserve to live these later years with peace and comfort, not stress and fear. That is why this update is not only financial, it is symbolic. It is a signal that seniors are still valued and still respected. It shows that your concerns were heard, and your well-being is finally being taken seriously. Let us now move deeper and talk about how this increase will work. The payment system in Australia is simple on the surface, but has many layers underneath. The age pension is based on whether you are single or in a couple, your assets, your income, and other criteria. An increase means both single and couple rates will rise. This means that people living alone will receive more support. Couples who share expenses, but also share financial pressure, will also see a higher combined payment. Carers who look after loved ones will see a positive change too. Disability pensioners will receive a stronger base rate. Veterans who rely on DVA payments will also benefit. Every category of seniors is included in this boost. Seniors who receive Commonwealth rent assistance will also feel a big difference. Rent prices in Australia, especially in cities like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Perth, have been rising at levels that have shocked many people. Rent assistance will see a related adjustment because the cost of housing continues to be one of the greatest challenges for pensioners who do not own a home. Even those who own a home are dealing with rising rates, insurance costs, and maintenance expenses. This increase, therefore, is designed to support seniors no matter what type of housing situation they are in. Now, let us talk about the timeline so that everyone can understand how this change moves from approval to actual payments. December 2025 is when the first payments will arrive. Direct deposits will go into bank accounts according to the regular pension schedule. There is no need to apply. You do not need to fill any forms. You do not need to contact Centrelink unless your details need updating. Everything will happen automatically because this is a system update, not an application-based program. Seniors simply receive more money without changing anything on their end. As we move through this script together, I want to keep explaining things gently and slowly so that everyone can follow. I know that many seniors want information that is easy to understand and does not use complicated financial terms. So let me say this in the clearest way. If you are an age pensioner, a disability pensioner, a carer, or a veteran, your pension will rise from December 2025. It will come automatically. It will stay in place long term. And it will help you manage the rising cost of living. Now let us look at the emotional side of what this means for you and your families. Many of you have children and grandchildren who worry about you. They want you to have enough for groceries, for medicine, for heating during winter, for a good meal now and then, or simply for some peace of mind. This increase will help you feel less dependent. It will let you enjoy your days without counting every dollar. It gives seniors more dignity, more comfort, and more independence. That emotional comfort is something money cannot fully measure, but it is something that matters deeply. Another important part of this December increase is how it will affect seniors living in rural and regional Australia. These areas have unique challenges. Many towns have fewer medical services, higher transport costs, and limited access to discounted groceries. For seniors living far from large cities, every dollar carries extra weight. A boost in December will help rural seniors manage higher local prices and give them a better chance of maintaining their lifestyle without stress. This update also matters for seniors living with disabilities. Many disability pensioners face extra expenses that are not always covered by programs like the NDIS. They may need equipment, home care, transport, or regular medical appointments. These costs can add up quickly, and a pension increase provides important relief. The increase acknowledges the reality that people living with disabilities deserve financial security just as much as anyone else. Veterans also play a special part in this discussion. Many veterans carry not only physical injuries, but emotional and psychological ones. Their health needs can be complex, and their living expenses can rise faster due to medical requirements. The December boost will help them maintain stability, comfort, and dignity. It is also a recognition of their service and sacrifice. My dear viewers, as you listen to this message today, please remember that you are not alone in this journey. Millions of seniors across Australia are going through the same challenges, feeling the same pressure, and hoping for the same relief. This pension increase is a moment of community, a moment where all seniors can breathe a little easier. And while it will not solve every challenge overnight, it is a step in the right direction, a meaningful step that acknowledges the truth of your struggles. Now let us move into a deeper explanation of why this December increase became necessary from an economic point of view. Australia has been experiencing fluctuating inflation. Some prices have gone down slightly, but essential items remain high. Supermarket prices still strain budgets. Electricity prices still cause stress. Medical costs remain high, especially for those with chronic illnesses. Transport costs, petrol prices, and insurance premiums continue to rise. These things put enormous pressure on seniors who live on fixed incomes. That means the pension needed to rise to match this economic reality. Another reason behind the increase is the aging population. Australia has more seniors now than ever before. People are living longer, which is wonderful, but it also means they require longer-term financial support. Without increases like the one coming in December 2025, seniors would fall behind each year, making life more difficult as time passes. Increasing the pension is not only fair, but necessary to keep the system strong and supportive. My dear friends, another important thing I want to highlight is that this increase is permanent. Once the pension goes up, it stays up. This gives seniors long-term stability. You do not have to worry about the increase disappearing in January or February. It will stay in place throughout 2026 and beyond. This long-term benefit is extremely important because stability is one of the biggest concerns for older Australians. You deserve to know that your payment will not go backwards. Now let us explore how the increase will affect those receiving supplements. People who receive the pension supplement, energy supplement, and other support payments will continue to receive them normally. The increase will not remove or reduce any supplement. Instead, it works alongside them. This ensures seniors continue receiving every benefit they are eligible for without losing anything. I also want to talk about financial planning because many seniors worry about how to manage money properly, especially when payments change. With a higher pension, seniors can create better budgets and reduce financial stress. More money allows you to set aside small savings for emergencies. It allows you to buy better quality food. It helps you pay for medical appointments without worry. It reduces the feeling of living on the edge. For many seniors, the December 2025 increase will be the difference between financial struggle and financial stability. Another important topic is emotional well-being. When seniors have more financial stability, they experience less anxiety and stress. They sleep better. They feel more comfortable. They feel less pressure to depend on their children or relatives. A higher pension gives seniors more control over their lives. It allows them to enjoy simple pleasures, like a cup of coffee at the cafe, a bus trip to the market, or a small gift for a grandchild. These moments bring joy, and joy brings health. Now, let us talk about how this increase will affect seniors living in retirement villages and aged care facilities. Many facilities have raised their prices due to increased staffing and operational costs. This has placed additional pressure on residents. A higher pension will help seniors cover facility fees and extra expenses without sacrificing comfort. For aged care residents, every extra dollar counts. This increase will help them stay secure and supported within their care environment. Let us also talk about the future. The December 2025 increase is not the end of improvements. It is part of a larger plan to make the pension system more stable, more predictable, and more supportive. Over time, payments may continue to adjust based on cost of living changes. Seniors can expect more transparency, better communication, and improved services. The goal is to build a stronger support system that respects older Australians and acknowledges the challenges they face. But my dear friends, even though this increase is wonderful news, it is also important to protect your payments. Make sure your details with Centrelink are always correct. Keep your bank account information updated. Ensure your address, marital status, and any income details are accurate. This prevents payment delays or adjustments. If you ever feel confused or worried, always seek help from a trusted family member, a community centre, or a government office. You do not have to manage everything alone. This December 2025 pension increase is a step toward fairness, stability, and dignity for all seniors. It will help you live with more comfort. It will help you enjoy your life. It will help you face the future with confidence. And it will remind you that you are not forgotten. My dear friends, thank you for listening with patience and trust. I hope this message brought you clarity and comfort. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to the channel so you never miss an important update. We are here to support you, guide you, and stand with you through every change and every challenge. Thank you for being part of this family. Stay safe, stay well, and stay strong.